Joining us in studio, our Tuesday morning regular, Trooper Brooks David from Louisiana State Police. Hey, we're going to give you a break today.
Yeah, we're going to be nicer to you today, I guess.
Because you had a long night, we hear.
Wow, I love y'all.
So tell us what happened at the David household last night. We have puppies this morning. So let's see how it happened. Let's talk about how it happened.
Oh,
Give us a play-by-play, Brooks.
Oh, I don't know about the play-by-play, but
it was gruesome and awesome.
You know, they say as a police officer you should be trained for anything, but I tell you, I don't want to do that again.
And when it's your own, that's what I told Bernie when we talked. She was all googly-eyed, she was getting updates about puppies were coming, and I was like, but when it's your own dog, I mean it's rough on them, and it's hard.
I know, but I have a boy dog. I've never seen this happen.
I mean, I liken it, and I hope my wife's not listening, to your own wife having a baby, because you don't want your wife to hurt.
Well, of course not. I mean, is it like that?
No, not well. If my wife would have had 3, I would have passed out in the hospital room. I can tell you that.
Well, good. Well, congratulations, and really, really cool. Good on this Tuesday morning.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it was a good thing.
Good thing.
Made it right before. No sleep, but
yeah,
we'll
I was going to say you haven't slept in 24 hours now.
Yeah, I'm probably close.
Yeah. Well, that's what Bernie. At one point, Bernie said this morning. I'm talking to Brooks. He's dealing with the puppies, but he's got to hurry up and get dressed so we can make it over to KTC.
He's got stuff to do.
He has a uniform. I don't feel bad. Take it out of the closet. I don't feel bad at all.
Yeah, it just zips up in the back, I guess, right?
Yeah. he runs full force,
right.
just straight into
and
it.
He jumps into it.
Trying to put on boots between puppies.
So what else is going on in your world besides puppy grandfatherhood?
Yeah, there was all kinds of serious stuff in St. Mary Parish last night.
Our emergency service unit, hazmat guys have been out there, and even the deputies, St. Mary deputies, have been out there since yesterday afternoon. One finally went home this morning, but they opened up Highway 87. They lifted the shelter in place and evacuations. However, we asking everybody to please stay out of the bayou while they do cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be cleanup crews, and troopers are still out there, deputies are still out there, and our main focus is to get that area cleaned up first. So
the tanker, they spilled some, or
I think they're still looking at exactly what took
happened?
place.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know, but I know the troopers were out there monitoring air quality all night.
Oh, I bet
and
so,
this morning they were able to deem it safe for people to move around. So. That's what they're doing. I'm sure the kids weren't too well, no, they don't have school.
No school.
Yeah.
No school.
That was the first thing I thought about, too, was how does everyone get around and everything. But luckily it is spring break, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're probably bummed. They're like, couldn't this happen next week?
This would have been better timed on Monday when we had to go back to school.
But I can tell you they were out there all night and keeping me updated. And it was after the hazmat guys work all day, and then they get a call like that. They work all night along with those deputies and all the emergency services guys. So hats off to them. They did a great job.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I was going to say, it's the unsung heroes who are up all night long for us to be able to say this morning, we have the all clear, the shelter in place is not there. I always like to just have a peek inside the state police window. And if you have a question, 232-1542 is the number, 232-1542. But, I mean, do you guys train for this sort of thing? I would imagine you just sort of have protocols in place ready in case this happens with the amount of oil infrastructure and facilities that we have here.
Yeah, and all of it.
And also wetlands and things like that.
Our guys, our hazmat guys and emergency service crews are a great bunch of guys. They constantly training because of the industry we have down here. They're always in school. That way when something happens, they know how to react to it. And there's protocol, and they get together with DEQ and these other agencies. I'm sure wildlife and fisheries in this aspect too. Approach it, let them know what's the best bet to get this thing cleaned up, and to monitor air quality. They have all kind of equipment and everything that they bring out there. So it's one job I can promise you that I would never, ever want to do, because it's not only do they go to all spills, but they go to these explosions at chemical plants they have to deal with and all this other stuff.
Yeah, and then they have to figure out when they get there. They're trying to figure out before they are, when they're en route, okay, we potentially have this situation, but then you got to figure it all out when you get there.
Yeah.
That takes
and
a
I don't like summer, and I don't like lighting the stove. I don't like the heat. So, to our guys and to the fire department guys, hats off to you, because I wouldn't want to do it.
I could not even go and do a reporter story on training for a fire position. Mm-mm. You know why? I wouldn't be able to put all that equipment on and walk 2 spaces.
And that's all part of the training. My brother graduated from TEACS, which is this big fire academy in College Station.
Yeah.
Kind of tied in with Texas A&M in Texas. And he's trained to do Task Force 1, which is where they sometimes drop you on a fire in the middle of nowhere from a helicopter, and you put it out there, and you do what you have to do on the ground there.
That's amazing, and your brother is certifiable.
And he loves it, yeah. But he loves it, and I've been with him times where we've seen an accident on the side of the road happen, where he's, that's all part of his mindset. He wants to get out. I mean, there was a situation, there was a bucket truck that turned over one time when he was driving on the interstate, and he saw it happen. He got out. The guy was hanging from his seatbelt. He was wearing a seatbelt, but the truck was upside down. I think when you have it in you like that, nothing's going to scare you, except delivering puppies. But don't.
I'm a master.
Now he is a master. Hey, we're going to take a quick break with Brooks, and we'll come back, tell you about an event this weekend that the state police is a part of. Lafayette Advisory Commission on Crime Prevention, big crime prevention and safety fair this weekend that you can be a part of. Details coming up at 7:20.
What we a part of?
Right now, no crashes, no breakdowns to worry about. Make sure you buckle up out there. Pay attention to your driving, please.
Coming up this weekend, right now 7:24 out of KPEL's Morning News. Coming up this weekend, Crime Prevention and Safety Fair. Crime
That too.
Prevention and Safety Fair.
You're doing what I'm doing this morning. That's hysterical.
Saturday, April 2nd. That's this Saturday. Cajun Field parking lot. Look, it starts at 9 a.m. Goes until noon. It's a free event for the whole family. Louisiana State Police are a part of it. Wait, we have some motorcycles going to be there? Is that what it's going to be?
We have some motorcycles out there, a marked unit, and it's people to go out there and see their emergency responders. They never get to see on a daily basis. They can look at our motorcycles, Lafayette's, whoever's out there, the patrol cars, because everybody has a little something different. And, it's good for the kids to go out there and get to know the police officers and the emergency personnel and fire department and everybody out there.
And we've talked about this so many times with you before as you come on weekly, just about the importance of say someone tries to take your child, we want them to know they can run to a police officer.
That's right.
That it's a safe thing. They're not going to get you. Was it you that was on last week that said you hate when parents say, or what? Who was it, Bernie?
Somebody, yeah.
It was somebody.
When parents say he's going to get
it was Eddie.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Eddie Thibodeau from St. Landry Parish Crime Stopper said his biggest thing when he's in the community, he loves being in the community, but when he hears a parent say, you better be good or he's going to get you, he makes a point to get down on the kid's level and say, you have to listen to your parents, but we're here to help.
That's right.
It's not rocket science. If something's wrong, you want them to go to someone if you're not around. So this is a great opportunity. Also, even to make a safety plan for what happens in an emergency. Say there's a fire in the middle of the night. Where do you meet outside your house? Plenty people on hand. LUS Fiber, Acadiana Security Plus, 97.3 The Dog, and Rufus will be out there on Saturday. Grand prize drawing by Target. Just going to be a great event. Free event. The Cajun Dome, Cajun Field parking lot.
It's free.
Oh, absolutely. 9 to noon on this Saturday. Brooks, thanks for joining us again.
Thank you all so much for having me.
Good luck in grand puppyhood.
Yeah,
keep us up to date.
Puppy father, grandfather to the puppies now.
I'm something. I don't know if that's what it is.
Tired.
He's Dr. Brooks. 7:26 now at News Talk 96.5 KPEL.